Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Welcome to a new episode of Nate's MMA Corner. I'm Nate, and if you watch my show, you're in my corner. Today's episode is a post-fight recap episode of UFC 164, Ben Henderson versus Anthony Showtime Pettis. Wow, what a main card. What a main card. This whole pay-per-view was just pretty much what I thought. History was made, shocking stuff happened. And unfortunately I was right about one match, the first match, Erik, Koch, Dustin, Poirier, starting off with the wrong person winning the match. Yeah, so anyways, let's get started. Yeah, so the main event was for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Ben Henderson versus this guy right here, Anthony Pettis. Congrats! Congratulations, Anthony Pettis. I'm sorry I doubted you. I picked on my pre-fight show Ben Henderson to win, but it's one of those things, what can you do? You proved me wrong. Not that I have an issue with that. Happy you won, for sure. You're a nice guy. Yeah, so Anthony Pettis, the match didn't last very long. Ben Henderson tried to use his wrestling and push the pace, and I thought it was a good game plan because he has a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and Ben Henderson has great wrestling. I was like, sure, this is a good game plan. Just out wrestle him each round. Maybe you'll get a submission somewhere in there, maybe you won't, but you at least win on points per round for sure. And at least, if anything, walk away with a unanimous decision victory. Well, Ben Henderson tried that, and he took Pettis to the ground, and next thing you know, Pettis off his back gets that armbar, shocks the world in the first round. Really impressed by your jiu-jitsu skills, Pettis. Yeah, Pettis said on the post-fight press conference that his jiu-jitsu is not what people may think it is because of the belts and whatnot. Because some of these fighters, they don't do belt testing right away, but they may be at a purple belt level or a brown belt level or a black belt level. Just they don't test for the belts right away because they're so busy with training in other forms of martial arts. So, congrats, Anthony Pettis. You're the new UFC lightweight champion of the world. Then in the co-main event, we had Frank Mir versus Josh Barnett in a heavyweight bout. Yeah, this fight, it was pretty much what I thought. Barnett kept it standing, landed that knee, and just rocked Frank Mir. And Frank Mir fell to the ground, and next thing you know, Josh Barnett wins by TKO, knee in the first round. And yeah, Barnett was just winning the fight altogether. Yeah, it was an early stoppage, but Barnett would have won anyways, I think. He was winning the whole entire fight, landing more, I think, and looked really, really good. So congrats, Josh Barnett. I'm a big fan of yours. Can't wait to see you again. I don't know if they should have a rematch. I know they talked about possibly having a rematch, but nah, Barnett should move on to bigger and better things in the UFC. Not to take anything away from Frank Mir's career or anything. Then, also on the main card, we had a featherweight bout, Chad Money Mendes versus Clay Guida. Chad Mendes, I knew he would finish Clay Guida at some point in this fight. I thought it was going to be in the first round. Yeah, Chad Mendes won by TKO, punches in round 3. I thought it was going to be in the first round, but oh well. This fight was lopsided. Nothing against Chad Mendes, nothing against Clay Guida. I guess I would have preferred Clay Guida to win, but yeah, I kind of like them both. So yeah, that was a good wrestling match, and there were some good heavy hands. There's some, yeah, because they're both good wrestlers, so it was a good match overall. Exciting, a lot of stuff going on. not a lot of stalling. They were both kind of going for it. And Chad Mendes wins by TKO, punches round 3. So then we had, before that, a heavyweight bout, Ben Rothwell versus Brandon Vera. Yeah, this fight, okay, this is one of the fights. The 2 fights on the main card I was wrong about was the main event and this one, on who would win. And Ben Rothwell, wow. I thought if Ben Rothwell was going to win by TKO, it would have been in the first round. But like he said, his gas tank, he worked on it, and he finished Brandon Vera by TKO in round 3 by punches. Congrats, Ben Rothwell. I'm a fan of both of you guys. Wow, proved me wrong. Shocking. I thought, if anything, Brandon Vera would win in the third round, because once it got to round 3, I was like, oh, this Brandon Vera's, it's all his. He has it. This is a wrap. Brandon Vera is winning on points throughout the match, and he should be able to at least survive this third round and get a decision victory. But no, Ben Rothwell, he's back in action and got that W. So congrats, Ben Rothwell. Yeah, then to kick off the main card, we had a featherweight bout with Erik Koch and Dustin Poirier. And this fight was pretty much what I thought it'd be. Yeah, just unanimous decision victory for Dustin the Diamond Poirier. Yeah, his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu skills just overwhelm Erik Koch. Erik Koch is one of my favorite featherweights. It's one of those things, I saw it happening. It's just like, because Dustin Poirier has way better Jiu-Jitsu skills in my opinion, and just overall ground game, and his head movement was good, like I said it would be, against Erik Koch. And Erik Koch, of course, preferred to keep the fight standing because he's primarily a stand-up fighter with his killer kickboxing and his taekwondo. Yeah, so Dustin Poirier, he's back in title talks. He said he wants a rematch against Cub Swanson, possibly. I say no. I would imagine a lot of people would say no. I think Cub should get a #1 contenders match or a title shot. That's what 99% of the world thinks. So, yeah, Dustin Poirier landed more strikes, dominated on the ground, and just overall dominated Erik Koch. But, yeah, what can you do? I hope Erik Koch comes back bigger, better, stronger. He's still young. He still has a lot to learn. He's a great fighter. Anyways, so that wraps up the post-fight for the main card of UFC 164. And the next episode will be a pre-fight show for Ryan Bader versus Glover Teixeira. And that episode should be coming to you in the next couple days or so. So stay tuned for that. And until then, see ya.